Today, more than ever, insurance companies are aggressively seeking your business when it comes to automobile, motorcycle, ATV insurance. I'd like to explain to you the different types of coverage available to you and encourage you that before you make a decision, whether you're dealing with an agent, an 800 number, or online, that you understand what benefits are available to you. First, let's talk about liability limits. Liability limits cover you in the event that you're involved in a crash that is your fault. As a result, that will protect you against injuries caused to anyone else that's injured in the collision. The minimum liability requirements in Arizona is $15,000 per person or $30,000 per occurrence. So if one is involved in a collision and there's multiple persons injured, the maximum your insurance company would be required to pay out would be $30,000 or $15,000 per person. It's very important that in determining the amount of liability coverage that you purchase, you have to look at your personal assets and what you want to protect. There is also medical payments coverage. Medical payments coverage is a good coverage to have even if you have health insurance, because the medical payments will provide payment to you in the event that you're injured in a collision, and despite the other party being responsible, this will give you additional benefits, and is a very, very inexpensive coverage to have. I recommend medical payments coverage. Uninsured motorist coverage provides coverage for you in the event that the driver that causes injuries to you does not have insurance, ergo uninsured motorist coverage. Underinsured coverage will provide coverage for you in the event that the driver that causes injuries to you is underinsured or has insurance limits, liability limits, that are less than your damages. And it's important to note that both for uninsured and underinsured coverage, you cannot be surcharged, or your premiums cannot be raised for making such a claim, because that's a non-chargeable accident, meaning that you're not at fault. You may also want to look at rental coverage. Another coverage that we don't recommend is family expense coverage, which will provide coverage for you in the event that there's a robbery, an ID theft, but you need to look closely at the specifics of the coverage before you decide. Do not just shop insurance coverage based on price. You have to look at what is being provided, make sure that you fully understand the coverages available and what you're agreeing to before you sign off, particularly when dealing with purchasing of insurance coverage over the phone or through the internet.